학년 여러분 안녕하세요. I'm 서미소랑 from FunPik, where it's all about having fun while preparing for your TOPIK. Fun, TOPIK, FunPik. Now in Topic 1, 8 or 9 questions from these question numbers will be about choosing the correct option to fill in the blank 기억. And all of these, 2 to 3 are about choosing the correct expression or word ending. This question type comes in pair with some other question type, usually about choosing the correct statement or topic. And the pair of questions is based on the same body of text. For example, we have one body of text and a pair of questions. One is about filling in the blank, and the other is about choosing the correct statement. The questions are worth 2 points each on here. Let's zoom in on this instruction. 다음을 읽고 read the following 물음에 답하십시오. So answer what is being asked. In other words, read the following and answer the questions. And how much are they worth in terms of points? 각 2점, 2 points each. And the next instruction. 기억에 들어갈 말로 가장 알맞은 것을 고르십시오. Choose the most appropriate one to go into 기억. In other words, choose the option that best fits in 기억. Now, these are FunPik's step-by-step recommendation for solving this type of question. First, go through the options. And the options, you have to look at them and see what is the question trying to ask me. Read the sentence with a blank, eliminate what you can, and then go through the main text, focusing in particular on the sentences before and after the one with the blank. All right, so let's have a look at this question together. It's from the 64th topic. What do? Do you read the body of the text or the options first? Read the options first. Here, 보러 갔습니다. 봐야 했습니다. 보지 않았습니다. 볼 수 없었습니다. You can tell that the word roots are all about 보다, seeing, watching. So we're looking for the correct ending or the expression. If we translate, 보러 갔습니다. Went to see. 봐야 했습니다. Had to see. 보지 않았습니다. Did not see. 볼 수 없었습니다. Couldn't see. Now the next step. Read the sentence with the blank. Okay, let's have a look. 오늘은 today 일이 빨리 끝나서 work finished early. 오랜만에 for the first time in a while. 친구와 같이 together with a friend 공연을 performance something. Well, the words are to do with see. So, let's ask ourselves. If you finish work earlier than expected, do you see a performance? Do you see a concert or do you not see? You are likely to see, right? So let's eliminate 볼 수 없었습니다 and 보지 않았습니다. Now let's go through the entire text, focusing on the sentences before and after the one with the blank. Okay. 저는 음악 공연 보는 것을 좋아합니다. I like seeing music concerts. 하지만, but, 요즘에는 recently 바빠서 because I was busy 공연을 거의 보지 못했습니다. I almost couldn't see performances. 오늘은 일이 빨리 끝나서 오랜만에 친구와 같이 공연을 something. We've already done this. 공연은 정말 신나고 좋았습니다. The performance was really exciting and good. So we can tell once again from this sentence that the person did go to the concert. And the final one. 공연을 보고 나올 때 after watching the concert and on the way out 행복했습니다. I was happy. Alright, so what can it be from 1 or 2? Well, 봐야 했습니다. I had to see. There is nothing about obligation here. This person didn't have to see the concert unless it's a cheeky way of saying, oh, I just had to seize this opportunity. I had to see this concert. That is possible, but this is a test, so it's likely to be the dry answer. 보러 갔다. 보러 갔습니다. 오늘은 일이 빨리 끝나서 오랜만에 친구와 같이 공연을 보러 같습니다. So the correct answer would be number 1. Alright. Alright, time for some quick tip from FunPik. The best advice we can give you is to study a list of expressions and words that have most frequently appeared across level 2 questions overall. If you have these expressions and words under your belt, it will make it a lot easier for you to solve not only this particular question type, but other types in level 2 as well. For example, 뭐뭐으러 하러. It gives you the purpose of an action. 뭐뭐으려고 하다. So it gives you the intention or that you wish to do the act. 먹으러, to eat. 먹으려고 하다, I intend to eat, and so on. Now the expressions are grouped into similar meanings, and we have a total of 60 expressions and words in our textbook. So remember to pick up a coffee and go through the list yourself. It will make your study sessions all the more efficient. Okay, let's solve one more, shall we? Let's first have a look at the options. 아플 수 있습니다. 아프면 안 됩니다. 아프지 않았습니다. 아프기 시작했습니다. So it's all about 아프다, hurt, pain, sore, and so on. Let's translate. 아플 수 있습니다. It can hurt. 아프면 안 됩니다. It must not hurt. 아프지 않았습니다. It did not hurt. 아프기 시작했습니다. It started to hurt. Now read the sentence with the blank. It's this one. 그런데, but, 비행기 안에서 귀가 something. Inside the plane, ears, pain, something. We can't really eliminate based on this sentence alone. So let's read the sentences before and after the blank. 저는 작년 한국 여행 때 비행기를 처음 탔습니다. I went on a plane for the first time last year during my travel to Korea. But something something. And the sentence after the one with the blank, 귀가 계속 아파서 my ears kept hurting. 여행이 즐겁지 않았습니다. The travel was not enjoyable. Okay, 계속 아파서. We can infer from this that the person's ears hurt on the plane. So what are the options? 아플 수 있습니다. Not really. 아프지 않았습니다. It did hurt. 아프면 안 됩니다. Yes, ideally it shouldn't hurt, but that is not what happened. So the correct answer is 아프기 시작했습니다. 그런데 비행기 안에서 귀가 아프기 시작했습니다. It started hurting on the plane and it continued to hurt. So the correct answer is number 4, 아프기 시작했습니다. Okay, let's wrap up. Review time. You can take a screenshot of this. This question type is about choosing the correct option to fill in the blank. The tips. Read the options first, and then the sentence that has the blank, paying particular attention to the connectors. Then read the sentences before and after the blank. And remember, guys, you can always solve more questions of this question type on our FunPik app and our textbook, which you can get from Amazon. And to wrap things up, here is one final question that you can also find in our textbook. Please take a look at it and tell me what you think is the right answer in the comment section down below. Alright guys, that is a wrap. I'll see you next time. 다음 수업에서 만나요. 안녕!